Good morning. Just thought I'd put a video up today explaining what's been going on and what's coming up. There's some big news about stuff coming up and yeah, what's been going on, so on and so forth. I still haven't got much done out in the garage. Since I returned from Western Australia from over visiting BigstackD, I haven't had a real good time. My mental health's not been real crash hot. Just had all sorts of dramas, plus leading up to Christmas. Got some family problems, nothing major, not including not regarding me so much. I've only just finally got in to see a psychologist, try and deal with my issues, and I just can't, for some reason I can't face getting out into the workshop. Here's me little man. It's Harley. Harley was 1 year old on Thursday. He's a big boy now. The little yapper kept us awake half the night last night. How'd you go, mate? Yeah, so I've just had trouble, been struggling, so what I'm going to do, and I thought I'd better release a video. I haven't put a video up aside from my ride a week or two back, and explain what's coming up. There's a rather exciting project coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I think that's what I need to motivate me to get back out and start doing something. Well, aside from at Christmas time, I'm a little bit busy too, doing this. So yeah, that keeps me pretty busy, and that in itself is a challenge because, you know, with my condition, the anxiety gets a little bit, how you going sometimes. But what I'm going to be building next is I'm going to make a shredder for BigstackD. Harley, stop licking my hands. A little mini shredder. I'll post a couple of photos here of roughly what it's going to look like, and also the drawing I've had done of it. This is what the drawing a friend of mine has done, and I'm also going to source the steel from him. It's a very hard grade of steel. It has to be laser cut, so I'm going to have it all laser cut, and they're going to be 10mm wide blades, so be chopping the stuff up into little pieces, you know, like maximum about 15-20mm long, and that'll be able to chop up all of his copper, which will make it much easier. You'll be able to fit a whole lot more into his crucibles. It'll chop up aluminium, you know, aluminium angle, pipe, even it'll cope with the aluminium furniture that sometimes he cuts up, so it'll cope with that sort of stuff. Even though it's cast, like it's cast aluminium, it's a little bit harder to cut, but it'll be fine in this thing. I'm sourcing a 1.5 kilowatt drive for it, which is 1.5 to 2.2. I think 2.2 is the biggest I can go with the inverter. And that is, well, 1.5 is 2 horsepower, which is double what I had in the or what I put in the can crusher. That's only 750 watt, which is 1 horsepower. So yeah, that'll be, and I've got to do it similar to this drawing, this one right here, because really it's going to be too heavy and too big if I try and use 2 drives. Most of the ones you see online on YouTube have twin drives, but they're the much bigger ones, and you're looking at 80, 100 kilowatt drives on those minimum. So so I'm going to do it so it drives off one shaft on one end, and then it's got a gear transfer on the other. So that'll make it so I can put the drive underneath the shredder with a chute underneath as well, and that way we'll be able to put it on wheels, and it'll be able to be stored away out of the way. So similar to the can crusher under the bench or something like that, So I mean, not a lot's going to happen until after Christmas with that, because just this time of year it's hard to get anything ordered in, and once family's done, mum and my brother are coming up for Christmas. They'll be going in early in the new year, and like I said, with Santa duties and just the trouble getting the materials. So I'm still waiting on a full price for all the steel that I need. As I say, Big D is paying for the materials, and I'm supplying the labour free of charge. So, and this one should be a bit easier to do because it's a known thing. I'm not designing on the go like I was with the can crusher, and that went through several different iterations. Started off with pneumatic power, and then a bigger pneumatic cylinder there, and got rid of that and did the electrical drive, and that was version 2 or 3 of that by the time I got it done. So this one I know what I want, and I'll be able to build it as I go. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure that'll give me the motivation to get out and start doing something. I need to do something for my mental health. Like the saying goes, people, it's not weak to speak. If you've got problems, put your hand up and say, I have a problem, and speak, please. I know it's not easy. I find it very hard to speak aside to my psychologist, and I mean, men's mental health is something that's severely overlooked. Big tough buffy blokes, we can handle it, we're fine, thumbs up. It's not always that way, and keep that in mind, It's not always that way. What looks from the outside can be totally different to what's inside, and there's far too many examples of that. Robin Williams was one. Chester Bennington from I've lost it, I can't remember. This is another problem. This is my memory. So I can't even remember at this point in time the band that Chester Bennington was in. I know his name because I know the tragedy behind his name. And you just don't know. It's a tough subject, and I don't want to dwell on it because it's very sensitive for me. So, if you've made it this far, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm still trying to grow my channel. So if you've managed to find this by mistake, and you've managed to watch the whole thing instead of just closing out after 30 seconds, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment, say hello, tell me where you're from. The more engagement I get on the channel, the more subscribers, the more I'm likely to try and pull my finger out and do something, and do some quality content, and learn a few more things about video editing and YouTube, the way it works, and optimization, all that crap. Sometimes it gets a bit much, a bit overwhelming, and it took me over 12 months just to work out how to put the links on the sides at the end of the videos. So it took me more than 12 months just to work that out. So, but we soldier forward, let's move forward and keep moving, eh? Thank you to my loyal subscribers. I do appreciate you all. And as I always say, until next time, stay safe,